Why is it that when we are taking photos, we want to use filters? Not all, but some. Does it imply that using filters make us feel beautiful? Hello honeys, welcome to another episode of Today. If you're new to this channel, my name is Sifa Katami and I am welcoming you here to this channel. I'm having a very interesting conversation. I don't know if it's interesting to you, but trust me, it is interesting. Facing our insecurities. 70% of the ladies feel insecure of who they are. They might feel insecure because of their physical attributes and at times not. Perhaps I would say you're looking at yourself in the mirror right now, probably, as we're having this conversation, and you're looking at your eyes and you're like, I don't appreciate my eyes. They're ugly. You're looking at your nose. You feel like it's ugly. You're looking at your skin color and you feel like, I wish I was a little bit lighter. Or if you're light, you're like, I wish I was a little bit dark or darker. You know, we're having these conversations. Women experience this. I experience as a woman. And at times I'll wake up in the morning and I'll look at myself in the mirror and I feel ugly. I wouldn't pinpoint and say this part of me makes me feel ugly, but I would naturally just feel ugly. And my entire day is ruined. I just have this negative energy throughout the day. I don't want to look at myself in the mirror again. I don't want to interact with people. And I just want to be alone. And that happens. And I feel like it destroys us at the end of the day because it slows us down. It makes us miss opportunities by interacting with people and just having conversations and voicing our ideas or our issues out, just because we feel like I'm inadequate. I don't feel like I can offer. I have something to offer in this world, just because we feel like we do not have the standard, the ideal beauty that the society has programmed to us. And I'm here to say, I feel like we do not have a standard of beauty. When these people sat down and said, if you want to look beautiful, then you have to have this particular body, you have to have this skin color. Did they call you? Did they invite you and tell you, hey, are you also in agreement with this? No. That is someone's ideologies and perspectives, and they put the seed in us or in our minds for us to feel like this is the standard of beauty. But in reality, there is no standard of beauty. I've been having discussions with people, and I remember me having a discussion with someone, and they mentioned, and actually I mentioned to them and said, always tell yourself that you are beautiful. And the lady challenged me and told me, hey Sifa, what if I wake up in the morning every day and tell myself, I am beautiful, I am this, and I know that I am not beautiful. So this brings me to a point. How can we face our insecurities? Number one, I will say, is accepting who you are. Okay? There are things that you can change as a person, and there are things that you cannot change as an individual. For instance, if let me say you're battling weight issues, the secret is go to the gym or in your house, exercise. Okay, but if you cannot do it because of health reasons, again, accept it and live with it. Find a way of falling in love with that body that you have. You know, if let me say I have breakouts on my face or I have acne, trust me, I have been there, and it's the worst place I've ever been because I never wanted to meet people. But again, could I do something about it? Yes, it takes a process. I have to take care of my skin. I have to take care of what I feed. So again, it goes back to lifestyle. Am I drinking enough water? Am I taking care of my skin by including that is what am I eating? Am I washing my skin? Those are things that let me say you can work on and you will feel beautiful. But assuming I don't like my nose, and I'm not advocating for someone going for plastic surgery. You don't like your nose or you don't like your eyes. What do you do about it? You accept it. This is my nose and this is something I have to live with it. So you find a way of living with what makes you feel uncomfortable because you cannot run away from it. Number two, I will say is do not wait for external validation. tell yourself you're beautiful, because even the word of God tells you words have power. If I program my mind and my tongue and always tell myself I am ugly, I don't like how I look, automatically that is what other people will see in me. But the moment I see myself as a beautiful person, then things just happen. People are going to see you as a beautiful person. And again, this might sound contradictory, because what I see as beautiful might not be beautiful to another person. It brings me to a point. There's a friend of mine who was telling me that back in uni, she could meet people and someone tell her, hey, you're slim, you are a model, you look so good. And other people meet her and they're like, hey, you need to eat, you don't look nice, you know. So here we have two people with different perspectives, and that brings to the idea that what is beautiful to you might be ugly to someone else. People who the society has put there and said they are beautiful, to someone else, those people are ugly. So just appreciate who you are, because not every person is going to appreciate your beauty. It's you first appreciating who you are. And I always say healing comes from the inside before it goes to the outside. I can have the money and splurge on myself by buying the most expensive products. But if in my heart, or if my inner self, I do not appreciate that I am beautiful, then those products are not going to work. It will just be there for a short time, but in reality, I'm crashing. So it's me first accepting who I am, falling with every part of myself every single day, choosing and telling myself, today I want to fall in love with my eyes. I love how my eyes look. I love how my hands or my nails are. And the journey goes on and on. It first starts with we accepting who we are, appreciating who we are, reassuring ourselves that we are beautiful, because not each and every person is going to appreciate how you look. That is the reality. And women, I'm saying this because most of us crash in the inside, because we feel like we have accepted the societal standard of what beauty is. Beauty is not all in the external. Beauty is in the inside, and each and every one of us have something to offer in this world. We have something to offer in this society. So let us not beat ourselves. Let us be kind to ourselves. Let us fall in love with ourselves. And that's something that I want to appreciate each and every moment of my life, because, as I said earlier, at times I'll wake up and I'll feel ugly, and trust me, it destroys me. But again, will I live with me knowing that I am ugly? Or there's something I can do to myself to make myself look beautiful and feel beautiful? It's not all about the external. It's on the inside. What do you feed yourself? What do you tell yourself every single day? If you see yourself in the positive light, then trust me, you're going to have an amazing time of your journey or of your life. That's the end of our discussion. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly do so. I hope that this conversation has been impactful to you. I would really want to understand and know, how do you feel about yourself? What do you think about this conversation today? Kindly subscribe. It's free, guys. Like it, share it, and do anything that you want to do about this video. It was nice having you, guys. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing month of April. Goodbye.